Hello people, so this is Alex, and after a few months I'm back and a lot of things has changed and there's a lot to talk about and I don't really know where to start. I don't have any script or anything, so my last video was about hysterectomy, so I'm going to talk about it, maybe, and then I want to give you some kind of life update, and I want to talk about my upcoming top surgery and stuff like that. So I will probably divide it into a few videos. So the first one is going to be about, I don't know, let's say changes after hysterectomy. So what has changed after my hysterectomy? I had my hysterectomy in October 2014, so October last year, and today it's the 7th of May 2015. So I was able to do things like before hysterectomy, I guess. I know it took me like maybe a month, and around Christmas I was absolutely okay and I could lift heavy stuff, and yeah, I still have visible scars, and I will probably have them forever, but I don't really care because they are really small. I can show you if you want to see it. I don't know. So how should I okay, so wait a minute. Just like that. Okay, so the first one is here, as you can see. The one here you can't see. Shit. Oh, I'm too short. The last one, it's here, right here, and yeah, these are the only visible scars I have. So yeah, I don't feel any pressure, anything right now, not just right now, but in these days, so everything healed pretty well. I had my post-op checkup 6 weeks after hysterectomy. I guess actually I went there the 7th week, and the doctor said that I still had my stitches in, and she said it was completely normal, that it can take even 6 months to dissolve. So yeah, and she also said that when these internal stitches come out, I can experience a little bit of bleeding. I haven't experienced anything like that, so I guess after all those months they are already gone. So yeah, and what has changed for me after hysterectomy? I guess that after my hysterectomy, which was a bit late to be honest, I started to think about, or I don't know how to explain it. I thought a lot about having children, that there's actually, for me there is no way to have my own biological child. So it was a bit like, of course I knew that before hysterectomy, and I was totally, familiar with this topic, but I don't know, after the hysterectomy I spent hours thinking about this, and I never regretted having my hysto done, never. It was just that I was thinking about it more, and I don't know, it's quite sad because I would really love to have children, but yeah, there is still the possibility that I could adopt a child one day, but considering the fact that I'm gay and gay couples are not allowed to adopt a child in the Czech Republic, I would have to find a girlfriend, and that would be possible then to have a child, to adopt, or she could have a child. I can also adopt as an individual. They say that as an individual, I have the same rights, the same rights. But it's obviously not true. Straight couples and straight families are always the first in line who have the child when it comes to adoption. And yeah, but I don't need a child, I don't need it. It's just I want it, and I think it's natural for me, natural for people to want children. Like, some people want them, some people don't. I'm in the group which wants them. But yeah, if I could change it now, like in this minute, and to take my hysterectomy back, I would never take it back. Never. I'm absolutely happy without my ovaries and uterus. Really. So that's the only change that I started to think like that. Because before it was like, I want my hysterectomy done because I want my sex to be legally changed on all the documents. And then when it was done, I started to think more about the impacts. But as I said, I would never take it back. So yeah, that's probably the only change. After hysterectomy, I haven't experienced any emotional changes or any physical changes. Like absolutely anything. My body hasn't changed. My T levels were, I guess they were fine. I don't remember. Yeah, they were fine. I had my blood test done and T levels were still okay. I need to have my T levels done, my blood test done again. I'll have to call my doctor. I had my libido shot yesterday, and the nurse who did it, she forgot to order the wider needle, so she did it with really small needles, so it was really painful, but it was okay. I'm slowly getting used to it. Actually, I got used to it, and it's not a big deal. So yeah. Also, any emotional changes, I can't say that I'm different. I have never had a problem with crying after or since being on testosterone. Like, some guys say that they are unable to cry. I'm still able to cry, and I can't say I cry more than before or less. I cry probably like any other person, so no problem with that. What has changed since my hysterectomy is my facial hair, as you can see, but I don't think it's because of the hysterectomy. I think it's because of the normal progress on being on testosterone. So I stopped shaving. Like, I just trim it, but I don't shave after my hysterectomy. So it was October, and I used to have it just here and here, and now it's all the way, up to here. I don't know how well you can see it. A lot more of the facial hair here than here, but it will come. I still believe that it will come. Also, on this side, I have it's not that much of it, and here. So I'm pretty satisfied. It's my mustache. I'm pretty satisfied with my facial hair. So yeah, so I'm slowly getting to different changes on testosterone. My voice is probably the same, and yeah, my stomach is more and more hairy, and my legs have always been hairy, so no changes there. So yeah, that's for the changes after hysterectomy, basically no changes at all. So yeah, if there's someone out there who's afraid of the hysterectomy, or they don't know whether to go for it or not, I would say, don't be afraid and go for it. Like, some people say that if you don't have hysterectomy, you're in higher risk of getting cancer, like ovarian cancer, I guess. Some of them say that there has never been any kind of research like that, so no one actually knows. As for me, I decided to go for hysterectomy because I wanted my sex to be legally changed on all the documents, and here in the Czech Republic you can have this only after your uterus and ovaries are removed. So that's how it is. And even if it was not required by the, I don't know, government, or by the law, I would probably go for it. I would still go for it because I don't know, I felt like, the feeling that it's not there, it's very satisfying. So yeah, that's it. So how many months it is? November, December, January, February, March, April. 6 months post-op, actually. Wow, 6 months post-op. That's great. So yeah, see you later. Bye.